Ronn Owens and Ed Robertson, Retro Night as we talk Rockford Files. Now, James Garner was the show, but people started to think that James Garner and Maverick had a connection.
Well, it was deliberate because obviously Maverick is what made Jim Garner a star in the 1950s, and Maverick was different from all the other cowboys at the time, Ron. Because,
in what way?
Well, unlike most cowboy heroes in movies and television, if a damsel in distress went up to Brett Maverick and says, "Mr. Maverick, please help me," Maverick would say, "Well, see that man over there? That's the sheriff. That's his job. Why don't you talk to him?" Or Maverick might say, "Okay, ma'am, I'll help you, but what's in it for me? I mean, I might get my can shot off right there, and it's very dangerous." Well, heroes aren't supposed to say that on television. Well, fast forward 20 years later, Jim Garner decides to go back to television after a good string of movies in the 60s. He comes up to Roy Huggins and says, "Can you do a TV show for me?" And Roy thought, "Look, if I updated Maverick and made him a private eye in the 1970s and got Jim Garner to play it, I'm going to have a top 10 hit," and that's exactly what happened.
I think that James Garner right now would still puke at the word damsel. That's not damsel is not a Rockford word.
Well, a damsel who paid money, maybe.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Here's the Rockford Files.